Hello and welcome to Offing Talk. I'm Ivy. It's clearly to see that Australia is one of the most popular tourism countries in the world. Every year, visitors from all over the world come to visit. So in order to offer a unique one-stop shopping experience and a broader range of high-quality products for international visitors, Mediland Pharm established. With me in the studio today, we have Dr. Peter French.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here.
Peter, very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
For most of our Chinese visitors or investors who don't know about the Mediland Pharm yet, can you please have a brief introduction of you and also your company to us?
Thanks. Mediland Pharm is a company that is dedicated to providing a premier shopping experience for Chinese tourists. We have 3 stores in Australia and 1 in New Zealand, in Auckland. And we have tens of thousands of Chinese tourists a year who travel to Australia and who come to our stores for a shopping experience. I've been invited to be the chairman of Mediland Pharm as it's become listed on the Australian Stock Exchange because of my extensive background in corporate, publicly listed companies in Australia. I've been involved in a range of public companies on the board of those companies for the past 20 years. And I bring to Mediland Pharm corporate expertise and ensuring corporate governance. My retail experience is fairly limited, but I understand from the company and in my experience to date that the company is providing a very good service and has been in business for 15 years. We've only been listed for the past year on the ASX and the business has continued to prosper during that time.
So, well, we all know that the tourism industries in Australia is well developed and it also has a huge overseas market, especially for those Chinese. So based on the current situation, can you tell us why you and your team have developed Mediland Pharm?
Well, Australia and New Zealand are seen as top destinations for Chinese tourists. Australia and New Zealand have a reputation for being clean and green, and therefore products from Australia are highly valued by Chinese tourists and other tourists as well. So Mediland Pharm really is established to be able to address the needs of those tourists by offering the best of Australian products. And we include things like clothing, wool products, and importantly, health supplements. And in the health supplements range, we are developing and have a range of products based on the clean, green ingredients from Australia.
You talked about you have several shops, even in the New Zealand. So except for those offline shops, do you have any online platforms?
So we have recently announced on the ASX that we have acquired the online platform of Ian's Health Lounge. Ian's Health Lounge is a Chinese-based company that has been providing Australian products to Chinese people in China for many years. And they also have an online platform dedicated to be able to fulfill the needs of the Chinese people when they're overseas. So we see this as a very good fit for Mediland, and we now have acquired the first stage of the acquisition of the company is to acquire the online platform, and we are adapting that to be able to service the needs of our customers when they return to China, so that they can continue to access the best of Australian products and New Zealand products from Mediland Pharm whilst they remain in China.
And I also noticed that there is an announcement on August 8th. You are launching your own branded product. So how is the process?
Yes, well, as part of the listing on the ASX, and we raised $12 million for that listing, our aims were to establish an online e-commerce platform to expand our retail range, and in fact, after the launch, we added the New Zealand store to our list of stores. And the third thing was that we would establish our own branded products for sale in our stores and online. And so the first 5 of those have just been rolled out. We're excited to tell people that we've got our own branded products for immune health with our colostrum product, for boosting our ability to fight disease with our propolis product. We have a product for immune health. We have a product for men's health and men's energy and testosterone levels. And finally, we have a product for healthy skin and nails. So this is just the start, Ivy, of the establishment of our broad range of our own products. Once again, mainly using ingredients sourced from the clean, green environments of Australia and New Zealand to promote health and well-being.
So how do you see their helps to your business?
Well, what we see is that we now have much greater control over the quality and the consistency of our products, and also obviously we can increase our profitability whilst still maintaining good value for money for our customers.
Okay. Thank you for your time with our Offering Talk today. And next, we will continue to have an interview with other 2 guests from Mediland Pharm. See you later. Welcome back. You are watching Offering Interview on Ivy. With me in the studio today, we have Rita Zhang, e-commerce product manager of Mediland Pharm, and Yesh Mudala, managing director of Mediland Pharm. Very nice to have you here today. 欢迎你们.
Thank you, Ivy.
Well, to begin with, can both of you introduce yourselves and also the companies to our audiences?
Yes, certainly. My name is Yesh Mudala, as Ivy mentioned, managing director of Mediland Pharm Limited. Our company's been around for over 17 years, established, matured company that's servicing the Chinese customers, both locally and abroad. And as recently we've acquired Ian's Health Lounge, and I'd like to introduce Rita Zhang, who's our e-commerce and product manager that will be looking after Ian's Health Lounge.
Hi, my name is Rita Zhang. I'm the e-commerce manager and the product manager, and we are happy to be subsidiary of Mediland Pharm.
Well, let's continue to talk about how the company actually works. Well, from your opinion, Yash, how about your retail operations? Like, how many stores do you have in both local and in other countries?
Yeah, we have 3 retail operations. Our flagship store in Sydney, which is right in Pyrmont next to the Star Casino. Then we have in Melbourne, actually, we have located a store in North Melbourne. And as of recently, we have just relocated our Gold Coast store to another larger precinct that's currently under a fit-out or program, and hoping to open that store in October this year. When we listed our company, one of the strategies was to further strengthen our base, and given that New Zealand is very close to us, we opened our Auckland store on the 18th of April this year. So in total, we have 4, and as I mentioned earlier, we've excited to execute one of our other strategies as part of the IPO, which was entering into the e-commerce field, and we're very excited that we've got Rita and her team on board to promote our health and well-being supplements through e-commerce.
好 ，Rita， 你能向我们介绍一下这个在线的销售平台是怎样的吗？
很荣幸我们EN国际，然后已经被那个 Mediland Pharm 收购了。以前的我的在线平台是线上线下服务我们的这个加盟商的。那接下来呢，我们的这个会做线上的一种升级，那把社交新零售这个新的社交体验、线上体验带给大家。然后在 Mediland Pharm 旗下，我们还会开一家旗舰店， 大概有300平的样子在 CT，然后我们期许这样个旗舰店呢，会提升我们线上和线下的这个购物体验，为线上引流。
Brenton， 那你觉得随着这些新产品的推出，这些产品会不会对我们公司的业绩有一些帮助，或者说是提升呢？
经过多年的我们的这个服务，然后我们发现客户的一些需求是我们非常敏感的点，然后我们抓住了客户需求上面的这个敏感点，然后我们终于可以研发、制造、生产他们喜欢的产品，所以这个肯定对我们的未来业绩有很大的帮助。
So what about your license or partners that you have recently?
Yes, certainly. We have our partners. We've got partners such as our ITO, inbound tour operator, that helps us bring the visitors to our stores. Our suppliers. Obviously, we have great relationships with them. Our investors as well. Without them, we can't succeed.
Yeah.
And most importantly, also our staff. We have a very strong belief that people are the key to any organisation, and certainly those 4 elements that I mentioned are a key part of our business.
Definitely. And since there are many other competitive companies, what are the unique advantages of the Mediland Pharm?
Well, Mediland Pharm is an established business that goes back. It's starting in 2002, so we have been around for over 17 years, and we have satisfied many of customers. So a competitive advantage that is we've been around for a long time. We have now developed products ourselves. We've got an online platform, and as I mentioned earlier, this is just the start. And our strategy is to continue growing that brand, Mediland Pharm, which we want one day to be a household name in China.
Okay, so what are the key milestones for the Mediland Pharm that investors should look forward to?
Key milestone, obviously, being an Australian listed company, executing our strategies as outlined on our prospectus, such as opening a store, international store in Auckland, then acquisition of Ian's Health Lounge, development of our own branded products, and we're excited that in July we're able to sponsor Sydney Football Club, a match that was played between them and PSG in China, which had an audience of over 400 million people and it was very, very humbling to see our logo on a global scale.
Thank you for both of your time, and I hope that all goes well with the Mediland Pharm. Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information about our program, you're welcome to visit our Chinese WeChat official account @OFFINAU and subscribe our YouTube channel 澳财网. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.